Hello orienteering friends, welcome to the video. Today I will be commenting my run in Teptin. It is a normal regional race on middle course. I am running men's 45 category. The race itself, or the course itself, was very how to say that, like diverse, lot of controls. I think we had like 23 controls, maybe something like that. So lots of controls around a fast-paced race in this sense. So not much time to think and to look around, let's say. It, in some sense, it was close to like a sprint race almost, very like demanding on fast decision making and fast map reading. So I was struggling a little bit here and there, but overall I think I managed quite well. Here to the first control I decided to go around that non-runnable forest and then took somewhat the bearing and ran towards the control, which was some end of a narrow ride. You can see then that on my right there is this protected or prohibited area, so that also helped me to orient myself well. Now again I sort of took the bearing here, but then quickly like followed the other runners. I was thinking that going around this prohibited area will also lead me to this small valley, or yeah, with this stream. Well, there is no stream now because it's like only when it rains probably. And then here I was expecting the control, but it was actually really on the top behind this big stone. So I lost a couple seconds there. Now to control number 3, I was using those fenced areas as some sort of a point, orientation point, let's say. And then I was thinking that I would just follow the like the lead of this prohibited area and the fenced area, and I will just direct myself to the control from there. And I also like I knew that it was some sort of small hill, like so I was going there, or I was expecting the control to be here somewhat, but it was actually at the end of this small bushes. So I almost missed it, but fortunately it was visible enough. And here comes the first mistake of the race. You will see that I didn't pick the bearing properly here. First I was going to this like a forking of these paths, and from there I wanted to take the bearing, but look what I did. Like I didn't took the bearing properly, and I was just running straight, and then I got lost here. So I don't recall how many minutes I lost here. My guess is that at least like 3 minutes. So at the end, once I was like out of options, let's say, because I was still looking at these small like water erosions, I decided to go back to that path, and then there I noticed that there is this stone, so I used that stone as somewhat a guide for me, and from there I picked the proper direction to the control and finally found her. So at this point I decided to go back to that path and just run around or across the non-runnable areas there, and then you can see that there is some sort of a forking as well. So I use that as a like a jump point or point of attack to the control number 5. Now to control number 6. That was a different story. Like here you can see that the area is like cluttered with vegetation, so it was like more difficult for me to orient myself around. So here first I was trying to run around this non-runnable forest, and I was looking for some sort of opening to get to this like a clearing. As you can see, now I'm going in, but then I wasn't able to pinpoint my location, and I wasn't sure where am I. So I decided to go right. Here I thought that I'm like more further, and then yeah, this guy was going to control number 6 as well. Then I went around this small non-runnable forest, and I figured out, okay, I'm at the second clearing or strip, so I must just follow this green non-runnable forest on my left, and I should find the control. So yeah, not a like a clean hit here, but I'm not too embarrassed by my advance here. It wasn't that bad. And to control number 7, well, first I wanted to get out of the forest to the path, and then basically I was using the paths and the fenced area as some sort of points that will help me to attack control number 7. I wasn't at first I thought that the control 7 is that stone there, but it was actually a vegetation boundary, and that boundary was yeah, sort of difficult to read for me, but the control was there, it was visible. I just wasn't like 100% sure that it's the one. Yeah. Control number 9 or control number 8 actually. I think that was easy. I just had to pick proper bearing and then run. You can see that I'm looking around because I wasn't particularly sure about like the direction, and yeah, but once I picked it, it was okay, and then I was looking for some non-runnable forest, even thicker than this one, and yeah, there was some tip of that forest where is my control. So it was closed, but I was hesitating there, not sure now why exactly. And now to control number 9, I had a good like sense of the direction. It seems that I aligned myself with the map better now, and picked good bearing and ran almost straight to control number 9. It was a little bit difficult here because you can see that they were logging here, and there are a lot of branches. But since I really picked the good bearing, I was able to locate the control with no issues. Here to control number 10, I was a little bit distracted by the closeness of the number 12 there, but then again took the bearing and ran to this like a bigger depression. I think I stopped a little bit and I was looking around. It wasn't really like a straightforward here. You can see that I'm slightly deviating now, correcting myself. Here I thought this is some kind of depression, maybe I'm already there, but the control actually was a little bit further. I just didn't saw it on the map, this first depression. So I just continued in just, you know, looking for the control. And yeah, control number 11, the good lead was this main road, main vehicle road, and then I took I wasn't really taking a bearing. I was more or less looking in the direction of these two small, like young forests, let's say, and I instantly headed towards them. I was expecting the control there, so this was nothing difficult. Then finally control 12, that was a depression right next to the road. Here it was a little bit uphill, and I was getting out of like breath maybe, so I went a little bit slower walking, and at some point I even like stopped because I was expecting the control sooner. Maybe I don't know, but you can see the control soon. So this 10, 11, 12 controls, they were quite easy. Now to control 13, that was I think again sort of easy. I don't think there was really a route choice. The way I got to the control was in my opinion a mistake. First I went to that bigger path, let's say, followed that one, and then I think I should have continued like straight along that smaller path. Instead I decided to go to the left, continue on the big path, and then turn right along the vegetation boundary and you know, get to that control. I think that wasn't like a good choice. It was more physically demanding because I basically lost some elevation and then I had to climb up to control 13. If you want, you can skip there or you can just watch me run. I will not be speeding it up here. Now to control 14, I think I just took bearing and went up straight, let's say. You can see that I'm trying to like I'm trying to go according to the bearing. Now I think this is actually the one of the possible routes I should have come to control 13, but we are past that. Now to control 14, you can see that it's a tip of a or a corner of a non-runnable forest, so clearly that was my like a leading point. I was orienting myself to some like a more dense forest. I saw it in front of me. The slope wasn't that steep, but for me it was I was already sort of tired, or I don't know, so I wasn't able to really run. So yeah, it was easy to find, and similarly to control number 15, the controls were very close to each other, so you could you know, guess the direction almost instantly, and then just, you know, kind of correct yourself with the compass maybe. But here again I was looking for a non-runnable forest or semi-runnable forest, and you can see that it was some sort of small top with a stone or group of stones, so that's where I was heading, and it was very easy to find. control number 16, again I basically took bearing, but you will see that I got somewhat like derailed from the direction. I suspect that maybe the environment or maybe some kind of vegetation led me away. You can see that now I'm hesitating and like changing the direction to completely like away from the control. I'm not sure, but here at this place I finally understood that I'm on this small top and this is the clearing here, and basically my control is that way. You could even see my hand pointing to the direction of the control. So yeah, here I don't know what exactly happened, but I remember I was a little bit like out of focus maybe. Yeah, but actually at the end I found the control without any big issue. And control 17, that seems or at least to me it seemed easier. I had no problem finding it. Yeah, so we can skip there. And control 18, again it was pretty easy. Also these guys were going that direction, so that made it even easier, but basically I just followed this narrow ride and just continued straight. I'm just a little bit slower than these guys. I think my calves were hurting or something. Now to control 19, like the question is why I didn't went through this forest, but yeah, I saw the branches and I was like, it's stupid, I will just go around. That turned out to be not a very good decision, because actually this like more denser forest was pretty big, as you can see, so I had to go around quite a long time, and then obviously I had to take a bearing. I'm not sure why I stopped here, maybe I wanted to cut it through, whatever. So yeah, these kind of mistakes or hesitations are always slowing me down. And yeah, now it was even a little bit difficult to like get the proper direction. I remember I was struggling a little bit here, but eventually I found the control without any big struggles. To control number 20, I wanted to go basically like more straight, more into the valley. But what happened was that I started following this vegetation boundary that was on my right, these like more denser forests, and then I ended up on that path that goes in the middle of the map, not right now in the middle, but yeah. So then I just followed that path, and once I was behind the non-renal forest, I turned to the left, but obviously this was another mistake. Here I even stopped because I wasn't 100% sure how am I oriented. I had to, you know, take a bearing, orient my map so that I'm properly going into right direction. So yeah, here I lost I think quite a bit. But yeah, finding the control at the end was easy, and to control 21, that was again take the bearing and just run straight. It was very close. I could see those erosions, I had to pass them, so again not a difficult control. Maybe it was sort of physical demanding, I don't know, but yeah, it was fine. Similarly to control 22, I wasn't really running straight. I got back to the big path, and then behind that like semi-runnable forest, I turned left. I think that was like logical. I wouldn't be much faster if I would go straight through that forest. Interestingly, to this last control, number 23, I had some kind of trouble orienting myself, and I got to that fenced area, to that fenced clearing, and like I was unsure where am I. although it was quite clear that, you know, it's that clearing, but somewhat I was maybe exhausted already or something. You will see that I'm stopping and, you know, realigning myself or orienting myself. I don't know why. So I lost some time here as well. Can't explain it. I don't know. I don't know why I stopped here. Yeah, but then once I got to this to these paths, I kind of finally got back to senses and just finished the race. For me it was like a lot of controls, and it was very difficult for me to quickly orient myself. So maybe that was demanding to my mind, and I wasn't so ready for that yeah. But it was fun race, something out of the box for me. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.